The move to Azure was something that conceptually we understood. We all know the value proposition. We share it with our partners on a daily basis. But this really gave us a chance to experience it for ourselves and live what we're asking our partners to go through on their own. And I have to say I'm thrilled with the way this turned out. We were able to migrate msdev, which is a rather complex site, with zero downtime and actually with minimal friction thanks to the help of our partners.
One of the great things about this experience is that not only are we the vendor that essentially helped migrate msdev from its terrestrial footprint up into the cloud with Windows Azure, but we're essentially a partner as well, and as a national systems integrator, we have been helping other clients do that exact same thing and really help them see the benefits of moving their apps into Windows Azure as well.
We had 6 websites that were running on a hosted environment, third-party hosted, 3 public-facing, public or partner-facing websites, and 3 admin sites. The goal of the project was to essentially migrate them to the Windows Azure platform with feature parity. All in all, I mean, it was completed over the schedule we had outlined and under budget.
I think we did a good job of doing like the smaller sites first, and so we were able to leverage some learnings from just about how to do the data migration, how to do the content migration, how to do the actual website migration, from taking a couple of the smaller apps and migrating them.
I'm finding that a lot of the things are well supported in SQL Azure and Windows Azure.
I was pleasantly surprised at the level of tooling that was there around blob storage. There's at least 2 different clients that you can use that are fairly straightforward for viewing files in blob storage and uploading new content.
I felt like the migration went according to plan. I think it went rather smoothly.
I think compared to actually the building of the msdev site, it was absolutely painless. I didn't expect it to be this quick, and I never expected to have 0 downtime with our migration. I think that the team has done a phenomenal job in moving msdev to the clouds with 0 interruption to our partners' experience.
I'm very excited to see the outcome of the project, both in terms of what we're saving in the long run, but also in terms of the experience itself. And I feel good about recommending Azure to our partners when you're developing solutions, whether they be finished ISV products or whether they be custom solutions for your customers. I think that Azure provides a great opportunity, and I hope that with msdev up on Azure, it provides you with the resources you need to evaluate the opportunity and execute on it as appropriate.
Microsoft.com/Azure absolutely has everything that they need, including an estimate of how much they will be saving on a month-to-month basis with their migration to Azure. Along with MSDN and Channel 9, they have a plethora of content. If you need additional support, msdev.com/Azure has a lot of training content for people to take advantage of, including a virtual lab. The first thing that partners really need to do, outside of just taking a look at our videos and our training, is to set up an Azure account in tandem with their learning, because for people to get in and take a look at what we offer, that'll give them a good idea of where to start. The other program I would strongly recommend is the FrontRunner program for Azure. FrontRunner is an early adopter program for our ISV partners, and with FrontRunner they can get one-on-one technical support for any issues that they're going to run into as they migrate or as they build on Azure. And FrontRunner isn't there forever. FrontRunner will be ending on October 30th, 2010, so I would encourage everyone to try to get in there now and take advantage of the technical support that we're giving out.
I think if you're an ISV, one of the best things you can do is pick one of your applications and really just go with it. Try and start a migration into the cloud. There's going to be a lot that you're going to learn. There's going to be hiccups along the way, just as there was when you were developing it. But overall, I think that they're going to be very pleased with the overall experience.
Windows Azure is like the up-and-coming new technology out there, and to get excited about it, because it's really cool what the capabilities are. So when you learn more about it, you want to do more with it.
Always for a dev, working with new technology is fun and exciting. Start with something small, start with something that makes a lot of sense, but is maybe not the most critical application you have, and get it up and running, obviously in parallel to what you're already doing. And that gives you a chance to try it out. When you really feel confident that you've got it right and that it's a repeatable process, then you can go ahead and go with that deployment, start shutting down the internal systems and moving more of them into the cloud. One of the great things about Windows Azure is that even though it's obviously really easy to get your .NET apps up and running in the cloud, people tend to forget that it is still Windows running up in the cloud that is behind the scenes. And so you get all of the great interoperability that you get with that operating system. So you can take non-Microsoft applications and run them in the cloud as well, as long as they're compatible with Windows. And in fact, for a lot of the open source technologies, Microsoft's actually taken the initiative of helping you get those up in the cloud by providing some solution accelerators through the developer and platform evangelism team.
I think people looking to leverage the Windows Azure platform as part of their sort of IT portfolio, I would look at it a few ways. I would say if an existing system isn't broke, probably have to come up with a compelling reason to look at Windows Azure. What benefits would it provide? If you're looking to build a new system, I would probably ask, why not Windows Azure?